So I'm a bit later leaving Leon because don't know what went wrong with the alarm clock. I had it set but I didn't hear it, or it didn't go off properly. Don't know if you can hear the noise in the background. That is actually, it's now coming up on 10 to 7 and that is youngsters still out, drunk. They party all night here. All night. Thankfully I was on the 3rd floor, so the sound was pretty muffled. But the 2 New Zealand ladies are on the 1st floor of the same hotel, and they said yesterday that they went on partying until after 5 in the morning in the bars on the street below. I'd imagine last night it was even later because it was Friday night. So I'd say the 2 ladies didn't get much sleep. However, I slept like a log. Now I just have to navigate all these tiny medieval streets to find my bloody way out. But I'm glad I have a room booked, so it means I'm not really that, I don't have to rush to get there first as such. So that's good. Look for the yellow arrows. Ooh, down this tiny street. Well, that's where it's going to go. So let's go back up the fucking street that I've just walked up, is it? Oh well. Try you later. It's always a good sign when there's a wee Korean pilgrim in front of you, because they're never far wrong. They do all their navigating for this with their phones. I, on the other hand, get a rough idea of where I'm going and look for yellow arrows, which in the big cities can sometimes just be a big splodge of faded yellow paint where they haven't redone them for a while. But so far my method hasn't let me down, but it's nice to see her in front of me. Oops. She is a he, not a she. But anyway, this is where I was yesterday at the statue of the Resting Pilgrim. There he is up ahead. Leon is a pretty big city and there's a great vibe about it. And I definitely think I'll come back to it at some point, because there's just too much to see in like one full day, and I'd like to do the museums and things. It is a great history and a nice vibe about it, and I'd like to be one of those ones that was partying until 5 o'clock in the morning. So I've been walking now for exactly an hour, and that's me just at the outskirts on the edge of Leon. And there's a couple of little bodegas built into the hill. Don't look like they're in use anymore. It's all overgrown. No point robbing them for cheese and wine. Mind you, that one looks a bit more kempt. Is that a word? Is that the opposite of unkempt? I don't know. Because I haven't had any coffee yet. There was one place, but I walked on. Jesus, we're back to hills. Give me the Meseta back, please. So, not much videoing being done today because basically the path is running alongside this main road and it's just cars and lorries and noise, so there's no point. But I did think I'd stick the camera on just to tell you that I've just done another big trip. Once again avoided falling. I think I tripped on one of these wee curby things that's poking up a wee bit. But once again, the goddamn flip-flops went flying off their hook on me thing, so they are now attached to my belt because I was too lazy to take the whole goddamn pack off and fix them on. So let's hope they don't get too much on my nerves wiggling about there. I think I have about maybe 12k to go, and great walking conditions because there's lots of cloud cover and a very slight breeze. So even though it's warm, it's not scorchio, which suits me. I haven't seen one of them before. A Renault Fuego. Cool. Anyway, this looks like it is going on to a wee skinny path now in the grass, but I have my tick removers with me. Good luck. Point of interest. Here's some more bodegas built into the hillsides, but definitely not in use anymore. In fact, that one, they're all overgrown. But pretty cool all the same. For storing your wine, your cheese, your cured meats, probably grain as well. I imagine being buried under the hillsides kept everything nice and cool. There you go. Buen camino. Buen camino. Cyclists, generally they're Italians, and generally they go at the speed of bloody light, scaring the wits out of you, because you don't really hear them coming until they're right up behind you. But they were nice guys. They announced themselves with a buen camino. So I'm just coming into Villadangos, where I'm supposed to be staying tonight, but I've decided to walk on to San Martin because there's a couple of hard days coming up, hilly days, and I decided it'd be nice to have almost 5k if tomorrow's done, and then if I can I'll walk on a bit too and stay just slightly off stage for the next few days, depending on how the legs do on the ups and the downs. So we'll see how it goes. So we should have about 5k or maybe just slightly under to do from here now to San Martin. So what time is it now? It is 25 to 12. So let me see. 5k at home would take me 50 minutes. 5k here with the backpack will take me definitely longer than that, and if there's any hills, longer again. So I'll time myself. Now I'm saying 5k, but it's usually measured from an albergue to an albergue, so could be slightly more, could be slightly less. I'll check what distance I've up here. So I have 21.8k up. So we'll see what it is when I get there. So just coming into San Martin, and I'll tell you what, those stony paths are brutal on the feet and the legs. So This walk will either have strengthened every tendon and ligament I have in my ankles, feet and legs and hips, or it will have completely buggered my knees and hips and I'll be looking for replacements. Oh, there's a sign. Oh, that's my albergue. Oh, happy days. So, it's 12:25. So that was 50 minutes. Let's see. Distance now is 26.12. So it was, I think, 21.8. So that wasn't bad going, I suppose. Oh, there's a much nicer looking one. Shit. Oh no. I've booked here. Here I shall go. Just thought I'd show you the washing of the socks in these fabulous sinks. In fact, with the price of electricity, I'm considering getting rid of my machine and having one of these installed in the backyard. Paddy, maybe you could have that done for me by the time I get home. And then, after all, it'd give you something else to do on a Saturday. Huh?